잘 봤어요.
좋았어요?
네.
도움이 됐어요?
Yes, I know. Art, media, culture. No, it's not so like a syllabus, so it is still very different from English. It's not Chinese where you have to worry about the tone of the syllable changing.
I always think it's something that has to be watching culture from China to Korea to Japan, how it kind of morphs each time a little bit.
Yeah, because a long time ago, China was still different states and everything, but it's just some similarities and very different.
Yeah, it's just,
And even with this, yeah, because there's Chinese way
should we just write it down?
Hi.
Oh.
Welcome. Today we are learning about the Korean tea ceremony called Tado. And my name is Megan McSheffrey. I'll be the narrator for the tea ceremony. And today's tea ceremony presenter is Patsy Yusa O'Connell. She is the founder and president of APCC. So we invite 4 guests at this time to sit on the floor. Please make sure you're able to also get up from your seat. It's a little uncomfortable the way you're sitting, and Patsy will also show how to sit properly. Make sure that you Chinese tea ceremony and Korean tea ceremony. For Japanese, maybe more of a ceremonial type. A Korean tea ceremony can be casualized between friends if someone's coming to your house. It is also for the future mother-in-law to observe her future daughter-in-law and her awareness of the family. The tea set in front of the presenter is referred to as family structure with father, mother, and children. We will be using that terminology and we'll refer to it in Korean. So for the father, his name is Tagwan, and for the mother is Sugu. Children is called Chatjan, and the tea container is called Taho. Where we will place the wastewater is called Taesugi, and the small tea towel is called Tagun. Because we honor the guests, the tea servers are humbly regarding themselves as the lowest position at the table. The sitting position should be straight back, as one should sit comfortably with hands crossed in the lap, with the right hand on top of the left hand for women, and left hand on top of the right hand for men.
back the tapo, which is the towel that covers the tea set, protecting it. Turning the subu, and then we will wake the children, the tatsan, by turning over each time. As you notice, Patsy never crossed over the father. She always goes around the table, and that's to show respect for the father. So whenever you pick up a vessel, you always go around, never cross over. That's why when we're sitting we lift the takun with the right hand, and we'll change it to the left as she has. You'll get your hot water from the right side and pour it into the sugu. Then you will pour it into the tagwan. This process is to warm the tagwan and the teacups. Now we will use the tagwan to warm each of the tatsan. This allows for each vessel to be warmed before we brew the tea, providing an even brewing. Once we have poured all the water into the teas, we will take the tagun in our left hand. Once the teacups are warmed, the hot water will be poured into the tesugi, which is where we will place the wastewater. While the tea is being warmed, we will place hot water into the sugu. We will take the taho. Now we will throw away the water into the tesugi. And make sure that each time you pour, you rest the tatsan or the sugu onto the tagun so that it may not spill on during the ceremony. Notice also that the tagwan's lid is placed on a pedestal. This is to show respect by not allowing the lid to be placed on the tabletop. Now we will take the taho and get loose leaf tea. We will place that into the tagwan. It's about 2 to 3 scoops for each. Notice again how she passes by instead of crossing over. This is to show respect. Now we will lift the sugu, take the tagun, and pour the hot water into the tagwan. The reason why you put the hot water in the sugu first is to cool the water and allowing it to be an appropriate temperature. If it is too hot, the tea will be bitter. So we will place the cover back on the tagwan and lift it. You will bring it to the middle of your stomach and you will gently rotate it for a few times. At this gesture, you're not only taking time to brew the tea, you're also placing a wish for the tea to be of great taste, that your guests will enjoy it. You will place the brewed tea from the tagwan into the sugu. from father to mother. The reason why you place it into the sugu first is so that it will be even tea, even brewing for each chachan. Take the tagan and pick up the sugu. Place each tea into the chachan. When we taste the tea, it will be of 3 sips called Sek Kyam Mat. The first sip will be to see the color of the tea. The second would be to enjoy the smell of the tea. And the third would to have the taste of the tea. So we'll pass each chachan to each participant. And you may place the tea in front of you as to not let it spill. If you need to move closer to the tea. The piece underneath the chachan is called Chat Bachi, and it is to help once again with showing respect by making sure that the tea is This is also called tashik, and this will be a snack that you take with the tea. You may place 1 or 2 in front of you. Place it on the plate in front of you. Take one from the. These are traditional treats enjoyed with the tea.
Thank everyone for joining, and this is the tradition of Korean tea. And Korean tea is not like quiet and not talking, but you can visit each other and say how you're doing and what's going on, and hopefully you will have a good day. So. I would like to tell you a little bit about the tea. As Megan, she is more than Korean traditional young lady. So I really appreciate her participation for this Korean tea ceremony. And this is the reason why we want to share this moment. Is tea is something that you're not just to brew it like a coffee, but you have to wait for the hot water to be boiled, and then you put the loose tea leaf, and then has to be steeped, and then able to drink it. So those kind of process, you are able to calm yourself down and face the day. And not only that, as you know, the green tea is good for your health with antioxidant in the tea. And I drink every day, so if my 82 is a little bit statement of my age, maybe I can say drinking tea helped me. So thank you again for joining, and I think our helper is going to serve you the tea we already prepared there. And maybe Megan could tell you about how the tea is brewed.
Yes, so as color, the second is for cow, which means the scent of the tea. The third is for ma, which means the taste of the tea. So you're taking time with each sip in order to appreciate different parts of the tea. And I think this allows you to humble yourself and experience the process.
So I would like you to take a cup and drink. I hope the tea tastes good. Okay. Thank you. The Korean tea ceremony, as Megan explained, we, the tea brewer, is the humble position that we put ourselves as the lowest position because we want to honor the guests. And we usually serve tea when you come to the house and visit, and you would start boiling water and prepare the sweets or the fruits, and then you will serve the tea as it brews. And you can see the tea we brew. You will see that it's not from the tea bag. The tea bag tea is actually the crumbs of the tea they prepare. So the tea bag tea is not the best quality. And when you look at the tea that we just brewed, is the tea leaf that is dried and fermented, usually different way that distinguish the different teas. Tea tree is the only, the Camellia family, the Camellia sinensis, and that's the only tea tree that you are able to brew the tea. And when they harvest in the spring, that has to be dried, and as they dry, you have to crush the leaf to get the enzymes out in order to get the tea to be activated as a green tea. But if you want to have infused with the different flowers, like a jasmine tea, that is infused in the green tea leaf, and then that will become jasmine tea. Oolong tea, if you see in the market, it has been dried, and then they would dry it again on a big vat and make sure that leaves are rolled or different way of getting that fermented. So it depends on how many times you are fermenting it, make the tea different. we also see in the market the tea cake, which is really dried and make it as a tea, like a pancake shape. They found out that in China, when they are putting the teas in the bag and travel long distance, it had rained down and then dried, different environment they went through, and apparently it produced some of the fungus in the tea leaf, and they found out it's actually benefit for your health. So that's they call pu'er tea. In China, that's regarded as a very healthy tea drinking, and it's very expensive. And sometimes people wants to make money by forcing the tea leaf to mold it and then sell it. So sometimes those the fungus is really harmful for your body. So in China, those pu'er tea is manufactured through the government-controlled tea. In Korea, we don't ferment those teas very much. We usually have them fresh spring tea, and in the fall we have another harvest to get the tea leaf from the Camellia sinensis to make the green teas. So I hope you enjoy the tea, and I'm going to brew some more, but if you're enjoying today's already brewed tea, I hope you're enjoying it. And today happened to be the first full moon after the lunar calendar New Year. So in Korea we have a special day, and Sun Lee, would you please turn around, and cultural project has 4 people? Five of them working for that department, and they do an awesome job reaching out so many people in our community. Cultural Center represents. And Sun Lee prepared 5-grained rice and 7 different vegetables. And that's the tradition for the first moon day to eat. And I think our ancestors were very smart to prepare those things to subsidize their lack of winter nutrition. So, light snack, then it's all laid out for you. So not only drinking tea today, you are in the time to especially try the different grain food and vegetables. She was sorry that she only prepared 6 different vegetables instead of 7, but you can try those. And we also have a surprise for today's attendant. Some tea that I brewed will have something to take it with you.
자, 받침 if you have one. If you're enjoying your tea, I'll go ahead and read the poem, You're Welcome to Laugh Alone. What tea leaves leave us? Memories of this autumn moon's blooming osmanthus flower mounted by a painting inside my window's bamboo frame. A Kaiwan grew though small, holding tea harvested from 2,000-year-old. Not real life spelled differently. Sincerity, simplicity, serenity, humility, generosity, spirituality. And what of the tea already infusing words? Teamwork, for instance, blending lives and leaves together, turning tea house into tea home, or the tea balls of your eyes. Filled with the tea and tears, moments steeped in joy, heart fragile as porcelain, my garden's weeping katsura tree, pouring out its inconsolable cordate shower of caramel-scented gold. But wait, what about the tea in teaching? Your tongue learning to savor tongue's one taste? The most prized blend of all, universe. My main latticework doors, letting the inside out and the outside in, are the only teachers you need. Thank you. Please enjoy the treats and tea, and as Patsy said, welcome to join in conversation. This is a time of community, so. Yes, does anyone have any questions in regards to the ceremony?
Does the tea ceremony allow for that, or is it still mostly right-handed? How you hold your cup?
As the tea ceremony is traditional, which is based in Confucius philosophy to in regards to whether being left-handed or right-handed, traditionally is strictly right-handed to show respect for the other people, and that's also because it's tied to what that represents within Confucianism. So bear with us if you're left-handed. The left hand supports the right hand, and just as the mother also supports the father, and the father supports the mother, or pours into the mother. So usually with these things, there's representation with, just as in any culture, in traditional ceremony, there's representation within each move, and you'll see that in the Japanese style too, and in the Chinese tea ceremony. So, yes. Thank you for asking. Sorry.
This just came from Korea. A friend of mine brought it. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. It's a wild sesame seed. It's different than the sesame seed, and apparently they found quite recently the benefit of treat. So it's been apparently very popular in Korea. So I hope you enjoy it.
It's tasty.
I had a question for Patsy. How did you start leading tea ceremonies, and how long have you been?
I came to America when I was 20, and it's been a journey for living in America as first as a student, and then got married, and then I traveled all different places due to my husband being in the service. and I had 3 children who are all grown up. So I had a time to practice something new. And when I found out the Korean tea master was living in Washington, I wanted to take the class. So I studied a year with her. Unfortunately, she had passed away. So somebody has to continue that practice, and I've been doing the occasionally for tea ceremony. But the benefit of drinking tea as also kind of meditation, I practice at home, even by myself, and I hope Megan is doing the same. And so the benefit of being quiet, to see what has you done today is a good thing, or you have to better yourself, things like that, to use the tea time is really beneficial for me. So I hope to share with everyone them quiet moment to think the day's end. I think that is my wish for doing this. Yes.
The accoutrements, or do you just go for the tea?
There's actually individual ones with a cup and like a mini sugo that you just place the tea in, and since you're only placing in 1 cup, the brew is staying the same for that 1 cup. So it's like really small, really cute. It has a little lid, and
I think I've seen those.
yeah, so if you're just doing it for yourself, and though you're welcome to use both the tagwan and the sugu as a form of meditation and practicing the process.
So as you can see, this is a Chinese tea set, and the cups are very small. So you are able to sit with your friend and visit and able to drink tea. I also ordered this tea set. This is a Taiwanese tea service set, and it has everything right here. So if you have a thermos of hot water, you are able to it's like a little how do you call it? When you're playing house, this is the size of the tea, and you brew it, and then get your tea and able to drink. So tea is a lot more friendly atmosphere for visiting with your friend, and able to sit quietly and talk about whatever the issue you have. In fact, in APCC, we have a mental health support and actual ethnic community counselors going to be able to help anybody who wants to be consulted with. So at this time, I would like Darath, our cultural director to say something about the APCC.
Just the culture, but the tea ceremony itself, and we really appreciate you all so much. And the cultural program, just like Patsy said, is one of the biggest in here. Sorry, kind of loud. So we represent 47 diverse countries. So our cultural program, we go out and educate people regarding each of the cultural. Just like example, Taste of Asia, and one example here also, we educate about the culture, what the culture gonna look like, what it is, example also the entertainment, we educate them about that, and the language, and art and craft, do hand-on activity. So we also go out to different schools, especially from K to 5th grade. We go out every week to educate them about our culture. We recruit different countries to go out there and teach them. And the Taste of Asia is also every month. It's going to be different countries also. It happened in beginning of the month. You can check our Instagram and Facebook. It's all over in there. So the update event is on both Instagram and Facebook. And we also have some Samoan workshop, free workshop teaching about the dance, Samoan dance. We have 41 people sign up right now. So yeah, and then also the language. We have the 3 language, actually 4 right now. We have Lao just coming in, and then we have Korean, the beginning and the advanced, and we're going to have Mandarin. We have Mandarin going to have another one for advanced. So check us out on there. And then Thailand, of course, is also on there. And Cambodian is coming up, but we're trying to make sure not just a recruiting teacher, but the teacher have to be knowledgeable about teaching, and we want to make sure the quality when you come in to learn what the quality of the language is. So I really appreciate.
How about sharing this Saturday?
Yes, this Saturday it is a big event, so please join us. It is the New Year's. Every year we feature different country. This year we feature, the India is hosting, so it's going to be fun. We have about 21 countries coming together to perform. And then we have martial art. We have over 100 vendors, include food, information booths, and retail booths. So, and art and craft is in there too. So, and then we have in the lobby display booths and with different cultures in there also. It's gonna be fun, and then you will enjoy. You're never gonna be boring over there. So it starts from 10 to 6. So, and at 6 o'clock.
At the Tacoma Dome?
At the Tacoma Dome Exhibition Hall. And please go early and check us out. And I know the parking and stuff is, just be there and enjoy it and have fun. Just like Patsy said, the mental health is, they also go out to the school to make sure, right now I think they're stationed at Matahoma. So, Matahoma, I heard that there's a lot of students go in there and use the service in there. So it's really valuable for all those students that need help, because sometimes they don't think themselves, and sometimes they don't know that they have depression. So it's good that the mental health are there to help them, because a lot of people have depression, anxieties, and sometimes they don't know how to help themselves, and then it's getting deeper and deeper, and it's hard to help. So spread out the words, and and also for the culture, please spread out the word for that too. And it is a good program for our cultures, and the Taste of Asia is really good also. Thank you so much, and enjoy the tea, and we have some food, and don't forget our survey. Thank you so much. The
27th year of New Year celebration at the same place each year at the Tacoma Dome Exhibition Hall. And featured country is India. And Indian consulate is established last year for the first time in Washington State. So the Consul General is really excited to showcase the Indian tandoori dish, seasoning, anything you make right there and take it home with you. They have Hana, the booth to decorate your hand and to make sure you have a good year and protect you from bad evil. It's a sacred.
Sorry, it's canceled.
Oh, it's canceled.
Yes.
It's canceled. I'm so sorry.
Because
But-
it's related to the food vendors and stuff. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And we have 16 different food booths to taste ethnic food there. And of course, Darath mentioned 120 booths that you can hands-on activities and you can purchase. One of the vendors been there for 27 years. So you can see how reliable presentation we are doing every year. So thank you. Maybe you can start going there to get some food and let
Oh, they're pink, aren't they? They're disposable. Oh, yeah, the
I forgot to share she also brought the walnuts and peanuts. You're supposed to crack the nuts to make sure you chase away the evil spirit, and also that will prevent you from good health the rest of the year. So when you go home, I don't think we have enough to crack nuts here, but you can do that at home. So we should prepare that. Thank you, Sunny, for making sure we have all. I want to thank Megan for today's support ceremony helper. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Made a fireplace. I'm trying to figure out how to hang it. It was very fragile. I had to mend it with thread because it came. The artwork is very beautiful. Isn't it? It's a one
Studying during the episode where he had the accident or whatever, and ended up in hospital. So I don't know where I am. Oh my goodness. Do you remember?
Don't we have a beautiful I said, yeah, maybe.
Have you got like
That's why we got it. And yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And 차조. 멜렛. What you just ate, you know what that is? I do not. That is the plant parts, the stem parts of the sweet potato.
Learn something new every time and really
Everybody worked how it's going to look. We are also excited. Well, you get all ready with the balanced diet here. We need that. Yeah.
Start the new year off right.
Yeah, good for you.
Today is a full moon day, so now afterwards you're gonna go out, look at the full moon and say, oh, what am I?
So
Participated in tea ceremonies and when I left Korea, it was right after the Korean War, and we didn't see any tradition like that in Saudi, and I didn't even know we had the tea ceremony. But my mother would, just show. So this is a very special
And I tend to think in Korea, there's a lot of influence from this.
Well, the Confucius teaching is not the religion, but we really feel bad that Korea is the one who's practicing the but it is a lot of good about my journey when I was 70, but now the people are saying social rights about the APCC. This next year is going to be 50 years.
Wow. It's like you're baby. When you're in university, somebody that's so cool.
내가 은행이 영어로 뭘까요?
은행? Bank?
No. Ginkgo.
Ginkgo, like
Ginkgo.
왜요? 지금 그게 안 배웠는데.
But that's expensive, so we used chestnut. I picked it. I bought the fresh one and I picked it.
I just looked up the dictionary at Cuba. Bellflower, I think it was.
Tea that she made.